In this video, we want to find the slope of a graph, which is the same as saying that we want to find the slope of the tangent line to the graph at the particular point of tangency here. Some of these, they'll draw the graphs for, some of us, they won't. Graphs aren't really important, so I'm going to not draw the graphs. If you have the graph and it helps you, great. You can look in the book for those graphs where they're provided. I have y is equal to x to the 3/2 power here, and it's only the portion of the graph that is on the right-hand side there, because x has to be greater than or equal to 0 since the square root of x is in there. This is the same thing as x times the square root of x. My domain here is 0 to infinity. So that's why we have that portion of the graph. The point of tangency that they give us by showing it to us on the graph is 1, 1. So we want y prime at a given x value, and we're going to use the power rule here, is 3/2 x to the 3/2 minus 1. 3/2 x to the 3/2 minus 2/2 is 3/2 x to the 1/2 power. So that's the same thing as y prime of x is equal to 3x to the 1/2 divided by 2. Y prime at 1 is equal to 3 times 1 to the 1/2 power over 2. You can think of this as the same thing as 3 times the square root of x over 2, if that helps you. This is the same thing as 3 times the square root of 1 over 2. 3 times 1 over 2 is 3 over 2. So that's my slope, and that's all that I was asked to find for this problem, was the slope of the tangent line, or the slope of the graph at this point. Let's go ahead and look now at number 41. Number 41 does not include a graph, and it says f of x is equal to 2x to the third plus 8x squared minus x minus 4, and we're given the point -1, 3. If you're so inclined, go ahead to plug in -1 there and see that you do get 3 for an answer, but that is correct. So f prime of x is going to be 2 times 3 is 6. Drop that exponent by 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Drop that exponent by 1. We get x to the first power. Remember that the derivative of x with respect to itself is 1. So that's going to be -1. And the derivative of this constant -4 is 0. It's just going to go away. So now we want to find f prime at -1 is going to be 6 times -1 squared plus 16 times -1 minus 1 is 6 times 1 minus 16 minus 1 is 6 minus 16 minus 1 is a -10 minus 1 is a -11. Now you see why they didn't try and draw that. That's a very steep line. So let's look at our next problem here. Our next problem is, we'll come back to it in the next video. We'll take what we just did with finding the slope of the tangent line, and we're going to come back to the tangent line problem to find the equation of the tangent line using the point slope form. We just won't go through the whole limit process like we did last time. So we'll come back to those problems in our next video. See you for that next video.